Hi, I'm attorney Jeremy Huss. Can a person get a DUI for having a prescription drug in their system? The answer to that question is yes, but there are a couple of factors that could impact this answer. The state may only prosecute a person for a prescription drug DUI under Arizona Revised Statute 28-1381A1. This means the state must prove impairment to the slightest degree to convict a person for a prescription drug DUI. A prescription is a defense to a prosecution for DUI drugs or metabolite under Arizona Revised Statute 28-1381A3. So the state's proof of impairment is the only way for the state to convict a driver who has a prescription. Now, how does the state go about proving impairment to the slightest degree in a prescription drug DUI case? One way would be through erratic driving behavior. If the person is swerving or weaving or driving too slowly or engaging in any other behavior that may indicate lethargic movements, the state will identify and use that as a sign of impairment. Contrast that with a person who is not driving erratically, but is pulled over for speeding or having a taillight or headlight out, or for improper lane usage. These specific facts are not likely to raise any indicators of impairment, as opposed to the erratic driving behaviors discussed just a moment ago. A second way to prove impairment to the slightest degree in a prescription drug DUI is through symptoms exhibited by the driver, if any. For example, does the driver have slow and lethargic movements? Bloodshot eyes? Is the driver's speech slurred? Does the driver exhibit confusion to simple requests? Law enforcement is trained to pay attention and take note of all of these factors upon immediate contact with a driver. The law enforcement officer investigating and taking note of these factors will be the state's star witness at trial. If the state is able to demonstrate poor driving conduct and then slow and deliberate movements upon police contact, a person is in jeopardy of a prescription drug DUI conviction. Obviously, the state will need to prove the prescription drug is in the person's system as well, and this is completed through a blood draw and analysis. Most prescription drugs come with warnings that a person should not operate a motor vehicle after consumption. Many prescription drugs have intoxicating effects, and the state will prosecute these types of DUIs as harsh as alcohol and illegal drug DUIs. It is important to know how a person's prescription drug impacts them. If there are any impairment effects at all, one should not operate a motor vehicle. A person convicted for a prescription drug DUI faces mandatory jail and license ramifications, as well as fines, fees, and surcharges. It is important for any person facing a prescription drug DUI to consult with and retain an experienced DUI attorney, like the attorneys at Huss Law. Call us today for a free consultation.